Okay, so let's try this again. We're going to go take a nap, and before we take a nap, I want to tell you guys a little bedtime story. So there were these three little pigs, and they decided that they wanted to build houses, but they all had different ideas of how they wanted to build a house. So it's like you two chihuahuas right now. They're as busy as can be and not really paying attention. So let me go over here and touch your paw, and maybe we get you to pay attention. Manny will go out and get something later after you take a nap. See, Mimi's already ready to take a nap. Okay, so listen up. So these three little pigs went out to build a house. And one little pig said, well, I don't feel like working too hard, so I'm going to build my house out of straw. And he built this house out of straw. It was real fast, and it was done. But he was kind of lazy, so he sort of reminded me of my friend Bruce. Stay there. Here we go. Sit down. There we go. Oh, so you didn't like when I mentioned my buddy Bruce, did you? Stay. Stay. Here we go. Well, you guys aren't really ready for nap time? Anyway, the second little pig decided, well, I could do better than straw. That doesn't look very strong. So I'll build mine out of sticks. So he worked, didn't spend a lot of money, and built his house out of sticks. The third one, who was smart and industrious, sort of like Mimi, said, you know what, that doesn't look too strong, so I'm going to build my house out of brick. Anyway, along came this big bully, kind of like my buddy Bruce Bryant. And Bruce the Wolf, that's his name, Bruce the Wolf, decides, well, there are three little pigs living in this neighborhood. Let me go and pay them a visit. So Bruce goes first to the house with this built out of straw, and he knocks on the door, which was kind of, I guess, I don't know how you can knock on a door made of straw, but he knocks on the door and he goes, let me in, Mimi. And the little pig goes, I'm not going to let you in, not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin. And the wolf goes, okay, you won't let me in, because that's how they talked back in those days. Decides, I'm going to huff and a puff and I'm going to blow your house down. And the little pig goes, wee, 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 wee. Go ahead, give it a try. You won't get in. So the big bad wolf, Wolf Bruce, blows and blows and blows, and he blows the house down and he eats the little pig. Now let's call that little pig who was the lazy one, Manny. So after having a little bit, he goes, well, you know what? I'm still hungry. That's a small little pig, because Manny wasn't that big. So then he goes over to the next house, which is just down the road a little bit, and he knocks on the door, and it's made out of stick. He goes, haha, this construction's not too good either. And he goes, and he knocks, and he goes, and the little pig goes, who is it? And Bruce the Wolf goes, let me in. And the little pig, whose name was Lopez, goes, I'm not going to let you in, not by the hair on my chinny chin chin. The wolf goes, all right then. So he huffs and he puffs and he blows that house down. And he eats the little pig whose name was Lopez. And I guess that was the end of him. And so he decides, you know what? I've had two small little snacks and they're not very big. So let me go. There's another house down the road. Let me see who's there. So Bruce the Wolf decides to walks down to the house of the little pig who builds the brick house. And he bangs on the door because that was Mimi. And Mimi had built her house really solidly. And Mimi goes, all right. Well, no, that's not how Mimi was not in drag that day. Mimi goes, hello. And the wolf goes, let me in. And Mimi goes, not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin. And Bruce the Wolf says, okay, great. I got the other two. I'm going to huff and a puff. I'm going to blow this house down. Well, he huffs and he puffs and he tries to blow the house down, and it doesn't work. And inside he can hear Mimi just laughing and laughing and laughing. That's right, because Mimi was the smart little pig, not like Manny and Lopez little pigs, and had built her house strongly. So the wolf goes, I'm going to get in there somehow. So he sees a drainage pipe and he clambers up to the roof. But Mimi hears the noise up on the roof. And so as the wolf makes his way to the chimney, he figures he's going to do a Santa Claus entrance. little Mimi lights up a fire and puts a pot of boiling water in there. And do you know what happened to the Bruce the Wolf? Well, he came down the chimney and he landed in the pot of boiling water. And that day, Mimi, the little pig, had some wolf soup. So what's the moral of the story? Well, the moral of the story is don't be lazy. Put forth your best effort. And Mimi, the little pig, though despite not having the two little lazy brothers anymore, lived happily ever after. Okay, how was that story? All right, I guess we're going to go take a nap. You guys look like you're tired of my stories. All right, say goodbye to the folks. Bye, everybody. Have a good day.